Hariom to all, my name is Snigdha. So, before we go with the story, I want to ask you a question. Now, all of you know who's Lord Krishna. We learn the studies of Krishna, right? So, if you see these pictures or any other picture of Krishna, there is this one thing in common, like in all the pictures of if you see of Krishna. Let it be this baby Krishna also or the big one. Still, you still see something in common in all the pictures. Like I've displayed here, there is something in common in all these pictures. So, can anyone tell me what is the common thing in all these pictures?
Shreyas.
Yes, Shreyas.
Yes, yes. So in the these last five pictures, Krishna has a flute, but in the first he doesn't. This the in all of these, the most common thing is his feather, like the peacock's feather.
Exactly. So today, the common thing in all these pictures is the peacock feather. So, do you know why? Like, have you ever questioned yourself? Why does he wear the feather on his head? Like, is there a reason behind this? So let us see the reason behind the story behind of why Krishna wears a peacock feather on his head. So, during a time that when Ram and Sita were in the forest, they got lost and they were like extremely thirsty. So, Rama prayed to the nature spirits that prayed to the nature spirits. Then, suddenly, a peacock appeared. And the peacock said to Ram and Sita that I know where the nearest pond is. You guys can follow me. So the peacock asked Ram and Sita to follow him. So gratefully, Ram and Sita followed the peacock. And as they were following the peacock kept on like plucking one feather, so like they don't get lost when they're following it, like to mark the path. And then they finally reached after a few minutes. They finally reached to a pond, a beautiful pond. But sadly, the peacock had lost its life in the process as it plucked all its feathers to just satisfy Ram and Sita's thirst. So Ram and Sita were deeply moved by the peacock's sacrifice, and Rama said to the peacock that in my next birth, I will show how much grateful I am to you for your sacrifice. So we all know that Krishna was an expert of Rama, and that's why if you see in any Krishna picture, he's always wearing a peacock feather on his head. So he's wearing it because to show the gratitude to the peacock who sacrificed its life. So Hariom, thank you.
Very nice, Snigdha.
Oh wait, gee, and also I wanted to chant Hare Krishna. I have to share my screen. Okay, let us all chant. Let us all chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Om.
Does anyone have any question to Snigdha? Then who are the first three lucky people to share your understanding of the story? Okay. Shreyas.
Yes. So I understood that like when they were thirsty, like if they wouldn't get the water, they would probably starve to death. But so like the whole like okay. So after that, the peacock like it was very grateful and wanted to help more because it had what it wanted. Its jungle, its beauty, and the rest. It just wanted to help others. So then, the peacock led it, but it they were plucking. I guess was it plucked? So the feathers were falling down. So then, it gave a path to Ram and Sita. So then it led it to the pond, and but it had died. So Rama was very grateful, and he said that I will always remember your gratitude and your kindness.
So
That's what I
to
understood.
so to clear that, Shreyas, it it did not exactly die, but I'm telling that how it sacrificed its life. Like it was like usually peacock has lots of feathers, so it plucked all its feathers to just help Ram and Sita. So it did not exactly die; it just sacrificed its feathers for them, so
Okay.
to like satisfy their thirst.
Okay. So uh, Rama and Sita were grateful for the gratitude of his feathers and himself. Like not himself, the peacock.
Very good, Shreyas. Sohan,
Uh, the peacock shared the path as it saw Rama and Sita hanging with their thirsty. And actually, you say that to Shreyas that the peacock didn't actually die. It had plucked its feathers and made a path to uh, make them they're not lost and they're safe. But you are saying that there are no. You're Shreya saying that it died, but you are saying that there are still feathers, but it sacrificed its lives to Sita and Ram.
okay, very good, Sohan. Like also like about you saying that it the like actually Ram and Sita they actually prayed to the nature spirits like the nature god or whoever is the nature god like Mother Nature. They were praying to her, telling that they are very thirsty. So that's why the peacock appeared. So Mother Nature sent the peacock, telling that like it was they were very thirsty and all that. So the peacock just didn't come like that because usually a peacock won't know if they're actually thirsty or not. Mother Nature sent it, telling that they are very thirsty and all. So it didn't actually come by itself. So if Rama wouldn't have prayed or anything, it wouldn't have come. Then they only had to find it somehow, find the pond somehow. Only because he prayed to the nature spirits, it came. Okay? Very good, Sohan.
Hariom.
Yeah. Okay, who else wants to share their understandings? One more person can share their understandings.
What is the application of this story in your life? How do you see the application of this story in your life? Can any one of you share that understanding? What does this story mean to you? Yes, Sanvi.
We should always help others in need, even though like it means that we need to like give up something.
Very nice. Akshat?
Gee, I got that if we know something or if we have something, we are supposed to share it with other or needy people.
Wonderful. And then once when you do that selflessly, like how the feather was on the top of the head of the Krishna, you also receive the grace of the Krishna. Very nice. Yes, Shreyas?
Yes, so I understood like if somebody sacrifices their things or themselves, not themselves mostly, but if they sacrifice something for you, so you should be very grateful to them and you should not act like rude, like why did you I didn't do anything. You just sacrificed a pencil for no use. But if he wouldn't or he couldn't like the exam, like I got an example. If you didn't bring any pen or uh, pencil to the exam and your friends give it to you although they don't have one, like no they have two so they gave one to you. So this is not a sacrifice, but you should be help.
Okay. I think what Tejas is saying is we should be grateful to the help that we receive.
Yeah.
Very nice. Thank you, Shreyas. All right. So if there are no other questions or no other points, shall we end the story, Snigdha?
Yes, Jay. Hari Om.
Hari Om.